Yes, you can actually cancel my oil change appointment. I'm not going to be needing any more of those. If you can figure out how to do your oil change and do it yourself, you can save thousands and thousands of dollars just by doing that. And who doesn't want to save money? So right now, let's go ahead and get that oil change done, and let's teach you how to do it. That way you don't have to pay other people, you know, to do your oil change. It's pretty simple. And all you need is a few things. So let's get to it. The first thing you're gonna need is a good outfit, okay? And y'all thought we were gonna get down and dirty, but no, we gotta do step by step. This is a legit video here. So we got the on clouds here, right here. Yep, boom. Those are like the Teslas of the shoes nowadays. So yeah, we don't do none of that Nike, none of that stuff. We're better than that.
You see this car right there? It sucks. That car sucks. We're better than that.
Well, can we get a discount?
Yeah.
Zena, you haven't even bought one.
We don't care.
Then we got the Adidas. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, with the hole in it right there. Yep. Boom. Hole in it. No big deal. Because if you don't have a hole in your clothes when you're doing your oil change, it's not gonna work. Then we got the Skynet gear up top. Obviously. Boom. If you don't have a Skynet shirt on, then is your truck even real? Did you even, you know, build your truck? Like, you know, it's just not logical, okay? To do the oil change, you're gonna need a few things. First, you're gonna need some tools. So if you just have a little toolkit, we'll go over exactly what tool, what size drill bit, or it's not even a drill bit, but like, I'll tell you what size and what exactly to get out of your toolbox. And then you're gonna need a funnel. Yep, because you're just gonna need one. You're gonna need some sort of oil drain pan. It could be like something like this that you can get at AutoZone or O'Reilly's or something like that. And basically it'll drain all the oil, and it'll actually keep a couple gallons of oil in there too, and you can just go dump that and properly dispose of the oil. You're gonna need some oil. So whether you run synthetic, do some research on what type of oil for your specific vehicle. You can always read your owner's manual, and it'll let you know what the dealership will recommend for your truck, car, motorcycle, or chainsaw. You're gonna need your oil filter tool. This right here is used to loosen the oil filter that is currently on your vehicle. If you can't get that loose, this tool definitely helps. And then you're gonna need an oil filter, obviously. And all you have to do is just look it up. Either read your owner's manual, or you can even go to AutoZone, and they usually have a book, or they can look it up for you and it'll tell you a specific number. In this case, I have a 2016 Chevy Silverado 1500, and that is the number for it. I use AC Delco. There's different brands. I think there's like 3 of them. And last but really not least, you need Febreze, because I know your car smells bad, and after you do an oil change, you're gonna need to, you know, do something with the inside of your car. If you do have a smaller vehicle, then, you know, just get some ramps and have somebody that you trust that can ramp up the vehicle. Because if you look over here, I literally almost died. Yep, there it is right there. And that almost ended my YouTube career. So make sure it's somebody that you trust, and make sure you do it safely. I guarantee you 100% you will save thousands and thousands of dollars just doing it yourself instead of paying somebody else to do it. Because after this video, you're gonna know exactly how to do it, and who doesn't like saving money? Oh, and then one more thing is that you do need a partner in order to do an oil change. Oh, we got our partner right here. ready to do an oil change? Well, she said let's hurry up and get on with it, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Let's get this cold start. First order of business is to open the hood. So we're gonna open the hood. Oh. And we're gonna get our ladder because I'm 3'7" and with my 20-inch lift on my truck, it makes it hard to do anything in life. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look in our engine bay and find the oil cap, and we're gonna remove that and just kind of keep it sitting there. That way air can get in when we're draining the oil, but no items like leaves or whatever, wherever you're gonna do the oil change, nothing gets inside. Don't even start. I know it's dirty for now until I clean it. On the oil cap, it actually shows what kind of oil to get. You can either see it there, and you can also see it on your owner's manual. What we're gonna do is you're literally just gonna twist it off, and it doesn't take much. Check the rubber on it and make sure that that's still intact and good and nothing's damaged on that. What I like to do is just let it sit there. You don't have to tighten it back on there, but I just like to let it sit there. The air can get in still, but no items can get in. And I'm just gonna kind of barely close the hood because we're gonna need to get back in there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go under. There's an oil pan, and you're gonna loosen the oil plug, and you're going to keep on going until oil starts pouring out. Completely remove the oil plug and basically let all the oil drain out. That's all the old oil. You don't need that anymore. And the good thing about having a drain pan like this is it actually keeps oil in there as well. So far I haven't even broken a sweat yet. That's how easy this is. I don't think Tay-Tay's broken a sweat either. She's straight chilling like a villain. Oh, where is it at? Okay. We're under the truck now, and there is the oil plug right there. I don't even know if you can see it or if I'm pointing at the right thing, but it's literally right there. So that's the oil plug, and right next to it is the oil filter. Dun, dun, dun. So for this truck, that's a 15mm wrench that you'll need to take the drain plug out. Just loosen it up until it starts coming out. No big deal. Pretty much dripping now, so what we're gonna do is just grab a rag, just kind of wipe it off, and then go ahead and put that screw back in, or the drain plug, and then we're gonna take care of the oil filter now. So all you're gonna do is just utilize that tool. If you can't, loosen it with your own hands, drain the oil filter into the pan as well, because there's going to be some oil in that oil filter as well. So just let all that come out, clean the site, and then we're going to apply the new oil filter, which is right here. Look how nice this is. Oh my gosh, it's all clean. So let's wrap this up. We're going to take the new oil filter here, go ahead and prep it and rub oil, and just put a few drops of oil inside. Then after that, we're literally just gonna wipe the area, make it look all clean, because you don't want oil just kind of everywhere. We're done with underneath the truck. Also, if you're worried about your nails and stuff, then get gloves for this process. Obviously, you can see my hands are pretty dirty, but hey, clean truck, dirty hands, you know what I mean? Yeah, just put the plug back in. We're gonna move to the hood. We'll see you there. Alright, so now that we're done with underneath, then we're going to move back to the hood, and that's where we're going to add our in our case 8 quarts of oil, but in your case it can be, you know, whatever the owner's manual says. Use that funnel, that way you don't get oil all over the place. If you do, it's not a big deal, it'll burn off, but I mean, you want to keep your engine bay clean. So yeah, just use the funnel. It's the easiest thing. If you get a longer one, it's easier. So we're just gonna add 8 quarts, and that's it for this part. Five quarts down, 3 more to go. Take your funnel out, just like that. And then make sure you put the cap back, because if you don't, it's gonna be a big mess. Last but not least is to reset your gauge. We're gonna go into the computer, and this is different for each vehicle. So we're gonna go to where it has oil, which is right there, and we're gonna click and hold the plus button, and boom, reset, dog. No big deal. This is the next gauge that we're gonna look at, which is this one here. We're gonna make sure that whenever we start the vehicle, that the oil pressure is good. So we want to make sure that it stays in the middle. For this to all be done, it took 20 minutes, if that. It's pretty simple once you know how to do it. There's literally like 3 or 4 steps, so it's not a big deal. That alone will save you so much money. Like, I'm talking thousands and thousands of dollars. So yeah, I hope this video helped. If y'all want to know more stuff, obviously like, comment, and subscribe on this YouTube channel. That helps us out greatly. We're going to be posting more content for you guys, so check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and obviously here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and click that bell button. That way you know every time one of our bomb videos are dropped in this giant family. If you have any other tips on you know, things to do to make the oil change run smoother, or things that you found out, drop it down in the comments. That way we can help everybody out. Before you go, you need to check out this other video, and it's about a catch can and a bunch of upgrades that we've done on the Iron Giant build. You're definitely gonna want to check out this video. It is a great extension of what we did today, and doing your oil change, you might as well do some upgrades while you're under the hood too. So these are easy things that you can do. Check out that video, click it in 3, 2, 1. We'll see y'all. You're gonna want to save more money, so you can obviously, you know, build a bigger truck or a car or a motorcycle, or I don't know, just so you can be happy, and just click on the video. God.